I've got to get up. We will get the technology. Oh, I've just written that. Okay, whatever that is, we'll have it. We'll have it. No, it's going. Stop it. Oh, whatever. Okay, a bit more then. Is that better? No, it's just. Not 2 minutes sky. Okay, cool. What a lovely day. It's a bit dark, is it? Maybe it is. We'll deal with that when it gets too dark then. Let's do this. Anything that does its business in the darkness, tuned by pure white spirit light, with anything with a sense of humour that does its business in the light, for a bit of a fun reading. There you have it. Cool. Right. I don't know which deck to use. I don't know what to do. But I know I need to do an Aries new moon thing. It probably won't be. It won't be. Let's be decisive. It won't be part of this. Oh, hang on. There you go. I don't want that on anymore. I've listened to that one. So I'm going to. It's going to be a lot more pendulum based, okay? And I can see the chat. I can't see that. I'll deal with that later. It doesn't make some sense to me. I'll do. I'll do chat at the end. I just I need to focus more, otherwise I lose a bit of thread. So there you go. Who would we listen to? I don't know. I should have sorted this out before, shouldn't I? We're back to Claudia Rogers because I know what I'm doing with Claudia Rogers. Okay, so before we start with that, done all that bit. Okay, just want to make sure I'm meant to answer. I can't see what you're saying now. So I told you I'd do stuff at the end, okay? So which we're going to use for the base deck? Okay, that's that one. Which are the light seers, and which are we going to use for the clarifier? The hermetic. So, hopefully that means the drug dealers won't get involved because it'll be the emetic deck, which nobody wants to. Right. So clarifying skeleton and then meat on the bones. Okay. I'm going to start off with because it's that nice time of year. This is the fairy oracle. The Pook. He's doing the wrong way around. Ecstatis. Okay. It's just getting to that point where I have to put the light on, sadly. But let's just have this one because it stayed behind. It's the figure of the singer of Transfiguration. Nice colours. 11's a good number, so we'll have that. And we'll work around that one. Okay, here's the book. No, here's the book. Yeah, it's light this time. Oh, so better. I got my contact lenses in the third time. Both eyes. That's a big sense of achievement for me. Which is why I'm sort of doing this. I needed to do something to celebrate. So the Singer of Transfiguration tells us that we have been through the gate, we have passed through the initiation process, and we have... I might have got the wrong lens and the wrong eye. We passed through the initiation process and we have reached a new way of being, reflecting deep transformation within ourselves. Things will never be what they were. Things will never be seen in the same way again by us. And that is a good thing. The singer's joyful, passionate, bright blaze of colour heralds a time of fulfilment and accomplishment. As with the other singers, the power and joy of this one radiates especially strongly to the things and beings symbolised by the cards around it. Like the reborn, renewed fetus, the singer is a flame with vibrant, expanded life. There really isn't much I can say about this, not even the fairies seem to have anything to add. They are just sitting around here, smiling blissfully, even sea doom and humming an ethereal and beautiful melody. And the cat in my lap, Sylvie, is purring so loudly it sounds like she is singing, as indeed she is. So are we all. Wow. This, because I got my contact lenses, it says jackpot. This card in a reading signifies the joy of success after a time of struggle. A new way of life has been accepted and is being integrated. A sense of inner peace is growing. The struggle has all been worth it. This is a time of consolidation and joy, and is both a reward for past achievements and a time of preparation for the next climb up the path. Well, that's good. Maybe I'll get them in the first time tomorrow, or whatever you're trying to achieve. I was going to knock this. I was going to... there we go. But nice card. The Singer of Transformation. So this is going to be for all fire signs, okay? So yeah, we'll have that in the middle, and we'll go around it. So this is the deck for going around it. All right then. So I'm just going to do 4 to start off with, and then get this clarified, then I'll put some more in afterwards. Okay? So let's go on straight on top of that. What's the thing that's been the focus of the transformation? You've achieved some sort of a peace. It's like the hurly-burly is gone, isn't it? Stuck to my finger. Wow. I mean, in echo to what that book said, yeah, you've done it. Wow. Good for you. Because in the swords, if you think about it, a Monopoly board, you know, you've got that, and that square. You've got swords, wands, cups, and pentacles. Even though you might put pentacles as the green and dark blue ones, that's the tricky one. That's where the swords are. If you think about, well, where's the safe? You know, when you throw your dice, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The safest place to land on swords are the 4 or the 6. There's not many other pretty ones. So yeah. After that transfer, I mean, things can. It's like a sort of 12-hour flight to Singapore, isn't it? I just need to get some fruit juice. You know, you come off. This the example from Britain, because obviously most people go there in the winter time when it's cold here, and maybe you've got some boots on and a leather jacket and a jumper, and you get to Singapore. It's like walking into a sauna. So after this level of transformation, because it is number 11, which is the big power number. It depends how long you spend in the cocoon, though, really, isn't it? Because you can go there feeling down. I mean, the amount of people who actually do this urban stories are people who go there, especially if they're batting. They've got a few hours there, then they go straight off on another 12-hour flight down to Sydney. They have a few drinks at Singapore. They sweat like a whore in church, and then they sort of like that for another 12 hours on the way back. Yeah. You've come out of your cocoon, but in the cocoon there was an almighty battle going on, wasn't there? People were trying to sabotage your cocoon. So at least now you can actually see. So whose heart is this then that you're spooning with? Have you caught feelings for somebody? Because you know when people have a bit of red round, so you've got that the red thread. So you're thinking of somebody, and like you're wrapping your sleep. I mean, the most vulnerable thing is when we're asleep. So you're wrapping the heart's there, and you wrap it like you're wrapping. You found somebody you wouldn't half mind trusting, and that's red as well. Okay, fair enough. Thigh size in love, huh? So what's the history to this then? So you've done an awful lot of work on yourself, and it's just, let's take the frustration out of this card. It's just, you know, it's all gone on underneath. Yeah, an awful lot of work gone on under there, but it's just beginning to show. You know, you haven't been afraid to get your hands dirty. You know, you've done well. So let's go further back than that. What brought that on then? Well, you wouldn't have if everything was good. I mean, obviously, the magic. I'm going to call it. The magic was missing from something. It's almost like having a reverse card for that. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's very comfortable in her own skin. So you weren't comfortable in your own skin. So you did something about it. Far sight. Yeah. You got Three of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see those. But that's not the focus of it. It wasn't the heartache. It was just the lack of feeling. That's almost like the symptom of it. But the actual problem was not feeling comfortable, not feeling appreciated either. Because again, I mean, she's full of magic. There's nobody else in that card. She's doing it. She's done it for herself. And I'll repeat it. That's probably my favorite. That's my favorite card in this whole deck. So, what's on the horizon? Oh, yeah. The Queen of Swords. Let's not have that. No, I can't change the rules. We'll have that. We'll clarify the hell out of it there. It could be the. Let's keep it positive. It's just focus, isn't it? So she's looking that way. So let's see what she's focused on. Hopefully, it's a self card. Yeah. Well, there you go. 8 of Cups. You've left it all behind. See how the colours change there, though. Reds and woomph. You go through this change, and the blue comes out. You've got reds and oranges and browns and stuff. A bit of red, blue, blue, blue. Something changed there. I'm not going to look at that yet. I was thinking about the top here. So what question are we going to ask for that? What are your aims then? King of... Yeah. Well, this is a Wands reading, isn't it? Well, yeah. Smatterings of Leo in the background, but it's very Sagittarius at the front. Nice to see you again. And so in order to achieve that and get through this current thing, obviously you're doing a sterling job right now, but what else might be beneficial to bring into it? And we'll put that here to have a vroom, because obviously flames go upwards. So let's see what, if you felt like adding something to the mix, what could it be that could help you achieve it more smoothly and more quickly? Oh, why am I doing that? Let's take it off the bottom. 10 of Pentacles. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, the knee-jerk reaction to that would be just throw a bit of money at it, but it's not. That's why I hesitated and looked at this one. It's, are you fully applying yourself to it? So if this is abundance, are you giving yourself in enough abundance to this, or do you think, well, and that would, those two together would suggest work smarter, not harder, you know? I mean, you've got it all. So you're putting in the Ten of Pentacles, the maximum you can, and you're going to come out with the King of Wands, the maximum you can. We were just looking at a way to sort of floor it. And to floor it, comes out with the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight. It's a bit like, okay, it's not what I was expecting, but it's saying pull back in some ways, slow it down in some ways. So it's saying don't just throw money at it, throw smarter money at it, or throw. It's time for. We had this in the Leo reading last night. It's time to have a review and see what's ineffective. It's a bit of a sloughing off. Oh, I like this. I like. Yeah. Sorry. Incorporating all the fire signs is a nice thing. We have got to stick together, you know. Yeah. Doing those swords and water signs comes out. Really? Let's have a Madame Endora for the current energy. But here we go, Jack. You know, going back to the main meaning of that main card, jackpot. I'm not surprised because you got the King and the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Focusing, the Queen of Swords is focusing on, I mean, whatever it was in the past, you set fire to it. You've had a carry moment and you're walking off. You know, off you go. There's a much bigger fire over here. Thank you very much. You know, don't darken my doorstep again. Good for you, girl. Yeah. So it's like, you know, that's discernment for you. This is it. Have a review. See, whatever isn't working, burn it up. You know. Nice one. Like a good fire. Okay. Oh, we've got the sun. You don't get much more far than the sun. Your perseverance will be rewarded. Cool. I mean, to have like jackpot and the sun. Who are you? You're not sleeping during the daytime, are you? I don't know. Nice. This feels good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is get a pendulum out and say which card do I need to put the next one on. So we'll put a bit of random out there. Don't say that. Excuse me a moment. A bit of a top up sprinkle. To move out a bit. You can't see, can you? But hey, you have to trust me. Okay. Which position are we going to put the top card on? Which one? Is that the recent past? Okay. So we'll go through. So the recent past, you got the Queen of Cups. So this is on the Seven of Pentacles, waiting for stuff to grow, doing all the work. The Page of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. Well, yeah, Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. Again, you had the Queen of Wands because you weren't feeling comfortable in your own skin. So you started doing something about it, Seven of Pentacles. See, all that work going on underneath the ground. And you switched, you weren't comfortable as your Queen of Cups, so in your Queen of Wands, so you went to investigate your Queen of Cups, but you started again at the Ace of Cups. And you built it up, and the Page of Swords, you've done an awful lot of homework and research and stuff into it, and then you put it into action by doing the Seven of Pentacles. So you've done an awful lot of thinking, an awful lot of feeling, an awful lot of other investigations, and an awful lot of work. So you've done you've done it perfectly. Perfect execution, which is why you've ended up with the jackpot and the sun, and it's time just to, done that. That is so nice. If everything worked out like that, would be beautiful, wouldn't it? Okay. Wow. Let's use this one. Anyway. Which position are we going to go for? Which position are we going to go for? Is it there, Cups? Yeah, so we're going to go for the Eight of Cups. Well, that one's stuck on the bottom, let's have that as well. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. The Five of Cups. And because that other one, I'll have that as extra. The Three of Wands. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Okay, so you're coming up to the business end. Or have you trashed the whole thing? Or will you be trashing the whole thing? Let's have a look. Because if you're Eight of Cups saying something, it's not just baby and bathwater, it's putting the whole bathroom down the sink, isn't it? And the kitchen. Let's just pull, because that would be rather extreme. But what's lovely, this ends up on the Three of Wands, so it ends up with forward movement. The Lord of Established Strength. So this is warmth, yeah. You're determined, and it's Wands. There's a steely determination here. King and Queen of Wands going right, yeah. And you've got Nine of Wands, so you're very loyal and dedicated to this situation. The Nine of Pentacles is you're paying off, but this is it. This is what happened with the Queen of Wands over here. The Lord of Loss in Pleasure, the Five of Cups. So you go from the Five of Cups to the Eight of Cups. As soon as you get water in here, you know. It's interesting that the Queen of Wands is here, and you didn't feel comfortable as your Queen of Wands. So you did all this work, jackpot. But as I was saying, but have a review. Well, that's what's coming up, the Queen of Swords. And that's very sensible, actually, because as you come out of this cocoon and you have a bit of a rest, the Queen of Swords is about road testing it, isn't it? And about being decided, no, that doesn't work, get back, you know. And so in the near future, I think you've done enough work. What I'm feeling is that you've done enough work to, instead of having to go through this whole process you went through here, you will know, you just need to walk away from whatever. If you're starting again, you will just add things one by one. And it's going to be a lot easier to get that one thing needs to go, not this whole rebirth, you know. You know, like in Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner, I mean, some of the plans he came up with, Wile E. Coyote is super genius, wasn't he? Great ideas, but because they didn't work first time, he just threw the whole thing away and got a whole new plan. If he had just tinkered with it or just tailored it, it might have worked second or third time. But it was like, nope, it's ruined. So, however dastardly the plan and whatever his intentions were, a different thing, but some of the plans were fantastic. So, I mean, what I'm saying here is that instead of setting fire to the whole beach, you know, you can compartmentalize things a bit better now. And that's what, and so you've got this review on the horizon as you relaunch. I had that in the Leo reading last night, coming back as a raspberry yogurt. But the three of wands feels good there, and so I can make sense of that Five of Cups there now, because you can 3 of Wands your 5 of Cups, and that's one of the best ways out of the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 3 of Wands, boom, yeah, cool. And the 9 of Wands is because you are committed and devoted to this process now. And the 9 of Pentacles is the abundance, that this new lane that you're in. Yeah, okay. That makes sense to me. Might not to you, but that's what it is. Where's the thing? Let's try something a bit different. I always have to check with this one. I just want to check that I've got enough out on these 2 positions. Okay. Which round is yes? Which round is yes? So have we got enough out on that position? Have we got enough out? Okay, and just keep, if we've got enough out for the other position, just keep going around so you don't have to stop it. Okay. So Which position should we go for next then? Okay, we'll go for the King of Wands, so it's about the aims now. Two of Cups. I would. Leo, Fortitude. Eight of Swords. So we've got that very handsome King of, for your aim. King of Wands. Just give me a moment on this. I've got the King of Wands, Sagittarius. We've got Two of Cups. Then we've got the card for Leo, Fortitude. Beautiful. And then we've got the Eight of Swords. So what's going on with, oh God, we're gonna have to do another one. Just on this Eight of Swords. Oh, we've got two. Three of Pentacles and the Moon. Okay, we'll take it, just pull that back and go back to a couple of junctions ago thinking. let's take this, the sun signs out of it. King of Wands. I'll do that now. I mean, all that, I mean, the beauty of that fire energy, yeah, just that. It's contained mutable energy. It's that, oh. Electricity, yeah. Have you ever, I suppose we could all get one if we wanted to, but have you ever heard somebody's voice and just had to go, oh, who is that? I mean, people use sort of Barry White's voice when he sang, his fine voice. It wouldn't get me into bed, but I don't know. But have you ever heard just somebody talking and you couldn't, and you thought, whose voice? It's almost like hearing some music somewhere and you got to go find out and sort of Shazam it and find it, you know, get it for yourself. Have you ever heard somebody's voice that actually thought, oh, you know, that presses all the right buttons is what I'm trying to say. I mean, look at that smolder. You know. This came out in the Leo reading last night, and I remember saying, I'd love a red T-shirt like that, but I'd pay more to. What am I saying? Does it come with the model? You know. Because I mean, there's nothing wrong with that card, and you got that lovely strength of that line in the background. I mean, it's just, you know, somebody who's going to be carrying a torch for you too. You know. I mean, look. I mean, there's. Let's just look at this. The difference between that. Oh, you hear? Oh, I didn't know you could. That and that. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Do that. She's like British Airways cabin crew. Busy talking. I don't care if you haven't had a drink. But that, look at the difference, you know? Yeah? Mm-mm-mm. Put the aircon on. And then Two of Cups do that. Yeah? The Lord of Love, on top of Hubba Hubba. Daughter of the Flaming Sword. That clinic's going to be busy, isn't it? That's doing the right thing at the right time. So this is just finding that. This is your aim, to find that energy, that magnetic, just rah. Two of Cups. Whew. Doing the right thing at the right time. But here comes the Eight of Swords, which is where it changes. Oh, hang on a minute. Fortitude, the Strength card, it's about taming the beast. That's about, so we didn't need, I will bring those two in, but those two together is about quietening your inner critic, isn't it? Taming the beast that is your inner critic. This is someone who's been single. This is someone who's done all this work and they're still single. And they could walk into, they are that person. But there's that, and then there's let's take it end to end. There's that feeling, and then you've got that Eight of Swords. So how do you close that gap? Because it's almost like opposites. Well, you find a way through Leo, that Leo energy card, to tame your inner critic and actually love. The power of love. I mean, surely you've gone through this process for yourself, but also to attract a totally different kind of person that you were involved with before, who made you feel uncomfortable as your Queen of Wands. But in the end, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, different people, get back because they belong together. So that ooh. You don't change your nature when you change. You just change the people you're doing it with and the application of it. But this the Queen of Wands wasn't feeling in her natural state. She'd been so conditioned and affected by it, which is why she's gone through this process. And she's got to wear Queen of Swords drag for the review, but then that comes off and you go back to the King or Queen of Wands again. If you're a fire sign, no, swords just okay if I have to. Over there. I can only Sagittarius as well. You're just waiting to get that new arrow out and then go ping. Where's it gone? That's just, you can't change people's nature. And why would you want to? You just got to refocus it and bring it in. Quite. So that makes sense now. So that's why but look at this jackpot. This is your review. You've done it really well. Coming back as a raspberry yogurt, you will be that. But we all have that inner critic in our heads. But it's the Leo energy. So tap into that Leo energy to taming the beast of that inner critic. And you don't need to do it on your own anymore. Again, you've got Leo in the background here. Don't be afraid to open up to a bit of love. Somebody else. So let somebody else help you with the strength to do that. Because he's not by himself there. He's got Leo in the background. Yeah? Is this slipping back into a sad Leo love slugfest gorge thing? It's like mud wrestling, isn't it? Ooh, okay. Oh, do that one then. Oh, here we go, two more. Three of Pentacles, that's coming together. The Moon. Who sang that? Secret Lovers? Secret Lovers. Vanessa White. Is it Vanessa White? Karen White. Karen White. This is important. Hang on. Is it Karen White? Was that a Secret Rendezvous? Oh, that was Secret Rendezvous, isn't it? Secret Rendezvous. That's what. Was that Atlantic Star or something? Anyway, I was thinking Secret Rendezvous. Secret Rendezvous. Karen White. Karen with a Y. Karen White. Secret. Yeah, there you go. Secret Rendezvous. The Moon and Three of Pentacles is a secret rendezvous. Okay. All right, here we go. So, next one. What have we got to do? We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 to go. I like it when a plan comes together. Okay. Oh, we've got 4 to go. So, which position are we going for? Queen of Wands. So, this is the past. The Sun, whoa, Ten of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, me. So this Queen of Wands energy that you won't feel comfortable in, wow, we've got the Sun again. This is real fire stuff, isn't it? We've got Jupiter, Wheel of Fortune, which is sort of Sagittarius. We've got the Sun, which is Leo. Aries, come on, where are you? Ten of Cups. So what this was, you were in a dissatisfying love. Something went wrong in the relationship. Yeah. You shone a light on it. And I'm guessing you found yourself at the bottom of the Wheel of Fortune. And you thought, well, it's funny, we just had the Moon. It's almost like you feel the sun ain't gonna shine anymore, type thing. So the sun wasn't shining, you were being scudded along the bottom of the Wheel of Fortune, you were bouncing off the rocks, you didn't feel comfortable in your own skin, and this Ten of Cups was never going to happen. So, wow, no. Because those cards are amazing cards, but they were never happening for you. And you think, I deserve something better than this. And if those 3 cards were the inspiration for you to do all this work and come out the other side as the raspberry yogurt, then good for you. I mean, seriously, good for you. The Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups. You knew you just... This is horrible. I'm glad you've come out of it, because, I mean, somebody was treating that person there with all that magic. It's almost like somebody was denying them all of this. Deliberately. Just sort of twisted, perverted power control, abuse, basically. But well done, because you knew you were worth more than that. So this is all about self-worth, isn't it? Sadly, there's an awful lot of that around. People weaponizing other people's self-esteem. It's disgraceful. Okay, here she comes, Queen of Swords. So this is going to be like the review that you have as you come back as the raspberry yogurt. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. It's saying, isn't it? Knight of Wands. 4 of Swords. Well, you've got 4 of Swords as you link across there. 9 of Wands. Well, nothing's going to go smooth. Yeah, nothing's going to go in a straight line. So there's going to be a couple of bumps in the road, of course. Queen of Pentacles. But you come from the Queen of Wands. You're using the Queen of Swords as your review, but you're going to end up feeling like the Queen of Pentacles, which is what you can't argue with. That's what you would. That's what you want to do. Right across those queens there. I mean, any more queens, you're the Empress. Why wouldn't you be? So maybe the aim is to snag the King of Wands, not to be the King of Wands. You want to snag the King of Wands. Well, I'm taking applications right now. the line is open. Oh, it's ringing off the hook. Okay, what next? Well, it's got to be that one, isn't it? Because it's not that one. Temperance. Yeah. King of Wands, there you go, Temperance. Okay. King of Pentacles. King of Swords. Whoa. Make your mind up, sweetie. That's thrown me. That is okay. Regroup. So the Sun. So your perseverance is rewarded. You've got this jackpot here in your transformation. You're very comfortable with it. Temperance, bam, everything is you're balanced. I mean, everything is looking good. All you need is some third decan Gemini to come pop your balloon, isn't it? But they're not going to, because we'll kick them at the curb. No one's going to ruin this. We did have the Five of Cups there, but we had the Eight of Swords up here, but you Leo'd that out the way, and you had Five of Cups here, didn't you? Oh yeah, you Eight of Cups, the Five of Cups, and you Leo'd the Eight of Swords. This has been a damn good transformation. You know how to deal. There's nothing going to go wrong here. And then on top of that, this balance, you've got the King of Pentacles, so you're feeling very abundant. What have we got next door to him? The Queen of Pentacles. And then the King of Swords. Where did the King of Wands come from? Where's the Knight of Wands? Sorry. We've got the King and Queen of Swords, the King and Queen of Pentacles, and the King and Queen of Wands out. There's an awful lot of getting together here. Look, Two of Cups. Who's getting together? Two of Cups. Well, it feels like Sag and Leo. Sorry, Aries. Get over it by yourself. It's very much Sag and Leo going on here. Okay. So, work smarter, not harder. Keep them both. The Hermit, yeah, okay. This is what you've got to come out of to get up to there. Eight of Pentacles. Work. Yeah, work harder, not smart, yeah. Okay. The Judgment. And the Two of Wands. You've got the Three of Wands here. Okay. I'm dead excited by this. Let me just see. I think I've left a pendulum over here that I want to use. Where's it gone? How exciting. Okay. Next time. Okay, I'll do this one. So, which round is yes? Which round is yes? It's going to move it like that. it's in there. No, it's not. Do we need any more cards? Do we need any more cards? No. Are we going to allow Aries to watch? Hang on. I don't know if you can see that. Aries can watch there. Should we charge him? Yeah. Whoa. Get your wallet out, Aries. Okay. So obviously I've got to come up with a title for this. Should it be along the lines of Sag and Leo Love Fest type thing, you know? Get stuff in for the weekend, lock the door on Friday, don't open it again till Tuesday. Is it one of those? Whoa. Yeah? Oh. Yes. Let's get a demon card out and see what could possibly go wrong. Nothing should go wrong. Just don't tell anyone about it. When you arrange it, secret rendezvous. Yeah, absolutely. Stum. No one. No. And let me know how it went. Yeah, because this is. Well, tell me, of course. Well, Seven of Pentacles. You had that here. Seven of Pentacles. And so you've got the demon. He's called Naberius. Seven of Pentacles. So that's almost like trying to shove you back into the cocoon, isn't it? To undo all that hard work that you've done. Probably both of you. So it would be almost like this Eight of Swords. Like this Jack in a Box popping back up again. So make sure you know how to stay on top of Naberius. Okay? And there you go. Let's see if there's any comments that are worth talking to. If not, so chat. Where are you? Oh. How now? How went meow? Yeah. Hi, Auntie Furry. It's that emoji. I can't speak Russian. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, is anybody still here, or because I can flip cards for you if you're still here. Hello. What I'll do is I'll just tidy up the cards a moment. I'm going to put this down. Got some cards flipped, a pendulum question done. I'm happy to do it. Okay, but say so now. Whilst I'm tidying this lot up. You got about 30 seconds. What time is it now? Oh, it's still early. Dancing. Right. Cheers.